everyone. So I did my presentation on the absolutely true diary of a part-time Indian. I really enjoyed this book. I believe that this book is a great read for middle schoolers because it can be relatable to all. Arnold is a young boy trying to find his place in the world and figure out just who he really is. The struggles he faces are ones that we have all similarly gone through at one point or another around his age and in high school. This book has happy parts, sad parts, and funny parts, and is definitely an interesting read. The part in this book that truly stuck out to me and similarly relates to me was just the whole transition from living and attending school his whole life on the reservation to stepping into a whole new environment, at Reardon High with all of the white kids. That transition is not easy, especially coming from a kid who already sticks out like a sore thumb in so many ways. His transition isn't easy. He does not make friends right away. He is bullied, looked at for being different, etc. I can relate to this situation because I switched schools in high school too. I also did not have an easy transition either. My experiences were not the same as Arnold's, but I can most definitely relate to his feelings of feeling like an outcast. As I was reading, I noticed Arnold's change like I noticed my own. I noticed his growth. He connected with a variety of different new people, such as Penelope and Gordy. He became comfortable in his own skin and finally accepted that it was okay to not just be white or just be Indian. He could just be him, a young man that had traits and characteristics that reflected his family and his culture that he was proud of, along with new characteristics and traits that he gained in his new experiences at his new school. Like him, I changed as well during my transition from high school to high school. Unlike him, though, I believe looking back, I only grasped and recognized my growth from that experience a few years later. This whole situation with Arnold and his physical transition from school to school, along with his emotional growth and change also, ties into American identity in place because by the end of the book, I believe that Arnold had truly developed into a new person. He had found his place in the world and was content and happy with himself and who he was. His view on his life and himself had changed because he had now experienced two different worlds at both high schools and had adapted from one extreme to the other. Like him, my experience gave me a stronger and out-of-the-box view of my peers and society. It is hard to explain because that doesn't seem to make sense that switching high schools would do that to you, but it definitely can, and it did for me. It will definitely make you appreciate things in a new light. Anyways, thank you for watching. Sorry that the camera is moving a lot during this video.